Welcome, everybody. Labyrinth Vipers, Season 2, Episode 46. We are still in Castle Ravenloft. Chomping away at the bit, getting deeper. Imagine eventually, maybe in 2020 sometime, you'll get to the boss. When we last left our heroes, they had just walked in on Strahd's right-hand man, the Dusk Elf Rahadin. He would have proved to be a formidable foe even alone, but he soon revealed the ace up his sleeve, Merla, the former lifer. And oh, what's this? She's now a vampire. As if that wasn't enough, a shadow demon jumped in and made this one hell of a skirmish. We even had a close call with Thanon as Rahadin's scimitar bit deep into the dwarf's leg, nearly finishing him. Thankfully, the cleric Janstina brightened the room up and once again gave the group a very potent advantage, eventually leading to their victory. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, apparently. It is here that we join them. So you guys had just finished a battle, and we're deciding you'd like to rest, recharge. I don't know if you wanted to do short or long. I think you figured since you were in the deep of the castle that you were going to do a short rest, but correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I think you guys just start from here, decide what your next move is.
Well, I can make a tiny hut for us all to stay in.
Tiny hut work in Castle Ravenloft?
Now, yeah.
How sturdy is it?
It's very sturdy.
Also, how big is it?
It's big enough for like
spacious.
5 people, I think. Oh, hold on.
Well, I'm worried about it being too large, or can you control the size?
Hold on.
Also, Amy, what are you doing with your bears? You still had them there.
Just chilling.
Okay. You keeping them on tap, man?
Yeah. When you got bears, you know.
Yeah, may as well.
They can practice their dance moves outside the tiny hut while we rest. Until they have to go away. How long of a rest are we doing?
Well, if we do a long rest, we level.
Right.
Yeah. We can do that in the tiny hut safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out
I size.
I think you guys are about 3:30 p.m., almost 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's short rest time.
okay. So we can't really long rest.
So if we're going to short rest, I'm going to do hit dice. Get some hit points back.
The 10-foot radius.
10 foot. Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
I'd more rather use that for a long rest. I mean, because it's 8 hours.
It's like a magical hut where you walk in and it's huge, right? It's small, like a small hut, but you walk in and it's way bigger.
Something like that.
Bigger on the inside?
That's how I imagine it.
You can fit like 9 people.
Yeah.
Check it out. Meanwhile, where are you deciding to do this?
I mean, I don't know.
In this office that you're in?
Well, we're just short resting, right?
Correct.
How long is the short rest again? Technically?
an hour.
No. Okay. Well, and the bears will be gone by the time we're done.
I mean,
Use the bears. I've forgotten how the bears work.
I'd probably just go with this room since it's only one door. It's kind of.
Is there only one door?
It's pretty easily defended.
We found a secret door to the northwest. Yeah.
Oh, it goes to the stairway?
Yep.
Wow.
You can only have 9 creatures inside this thing.
Yeah.
And then you can choose the lighting.
Right now, right? We're just going to short rest in this room, huh?
Yeah, I don't think we need that for the short rest.
Can we bar the door, shut it, lean something against it?
We can bear the door.
Bear it? Bears. Lean up on it?
Sorry.
Okay, so y'all gonna hold off on
I
that.
liked it.
Hold off on what?
The tiny hut.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
gonna
Josh
put
said.
you guys in.
Save it for a long rest. That makes more sense.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Mm.
do this.
I will put the bears up by the door though, on the inside.
Got it. You can have them holding.
Like holding the doors closed, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
All right then. Hold the doors.
Hold the door.
Alright, so
Okay.
short resting?
Mm-hmm.
In that time period, while you guys go to rest, let's see.
Can I be rolling, or do I need to wait for what you're doing?
No, you can roll.
Alright.
Let me see. Stolid. When you go to lay your bed out, you notice, for some reason you missed this before, but you see it now. It's a small hand mirror. It's backed with a bronze depiction of a Medusa.
Don't look
Okay,
at
I'll put that in my pack.
Okay. All right, you guys are chilling. The bears are holding the doors. About 40 minutes in, the shuffle of footsteps trickles into the castle air to the south of you, southern door. Along with the sound of wood hitting stone, cries of "Kill the vampire!" are mixed with bold voices shouting, "Never again!" and "To the crypts!"
Yeah.
All right.
Then you hear knocking on the door.
Who is that?
Open this door!
Sleeping,
Says,
come back later.
He says, "Boris, see if you can... Wait, is someone there?"
No.
Yes.
Who is this?
Who's
So
there?
Crack
Who's
or
there?
keyhole in the door to see out at all.
Are you opening it a little bit?
No, not
Oh.
open the door.
Keyhole.
But like, is there a crack in the doorway or a keyhole to look through?
Is there a keyhole? Yes, there's a keyhole.
Okay, I'll try and look through the keyhole.
Okay, you see an eye on the other side.
Oh, perfect.
He's saying, "Patch, there are people in there." You think it's vampires? I do not know, but we must continue. Break the door down.
I don't think that's necessary.
Yes? Are you friend or foe?
Well, I don't know.
Depends on
Are
who's
you friend or
asking.
foe?
We've come to defeat the great devil himself, whether we die or no.
Oh, then we're friends.
Or at least have a similar agenda. Close enough for me.
Shields, at least. Fodder.
Stolid, you hear some more whispering. He says, "Patch, I believe these are those adventurers we've heard about. Is it true? Warriors," he calls to you. "Are you foreigners?"
You could say that.
Maybe.
I'll say the yes.
He says, "Are you here to defeat Strahd also?"
Yes.
Yes, we are.
"I think if we can join with them, we might have a shot."
Who are
Patch
you guys?
says,
Ask-
"At this point, I would try anything." He says, "We are villagers from Barovia, and we have had enough."
Don't blame you. We've had enough too.
Did we let him in here, or are we talking through the door
I think
still?
we're talking through the door.
Yeah.
This.
He killed my
let him in?
son, Patricio.
I say we let him in.
Yeah. So
Could be a trap.
I'll have the bears back off so they don't
What's the risk it could happen?
freak them out.
Right.
Okay.
Bears to the side.
Oh. I'll crack the door open a little bit.
Okay, yeah, they're not even like, they have clubs and pitchforks and torches.
Like how
They
many of
don't,
them?
A proper
they don't
rifle.
even, yeah, they don't even have armor.
Like how
what
many?
are you
of them?
guys doing?
There's like 7 of them. And some of them, there's like a couple of them that look scared out of their mind. And then there's other ones that are so angry that they are red in the face. And sort of just cracked out, jumped up, hyped up with fury about the adrenaline's pumping hard for some of these dudes.
Sounds like Miles half an hour ago.
And then the 2 guys in the front are the ones that were talking. The guy in the front has a patch, an eye patch with silver hair, and he has a shorter, sort of stubbier guy next to him.
The short guy patch.
He says, "That's Jeff. Is that Jeff?"
My phone's not ringing.
Yeah.
That's not Jeff.
No. Okay.
Josh.
Yeah. So he says, "I am Patch. This is Boris. We have come to take our vengeance on Strahd."
Well, come in.
How
You
did you get-
you don't look equipped.
Yeah,
We
to
did.
Fight.
deep into the castle.
Strahd, though.
Boris steps in front. He says, "He drove my parents insane."
But how did you get in here? The bridges went out when we came in.
The bridges were down when we came.
Hmm.
We came from the east. Which
Yeah.
direction did you hail from?
Dude.
Um,
I thought,
I think you guys came in from the west.
yeah, but still, I thought all the bridges went up. As as we
No,
went
y'all
in the door.
Y'all didn't cross over to that side to see. It's a big castle.
Says that, have you encountered no enemies? You're not even wearing armor. We appreciate your help, but after what we just faced, I don't think you would stand any type of chance against Strahd.
Boris says, "It matters not. I know every one of us has been affected by that evil, directly or indirectly. And you actually have inspired us to do something about it. Isn't that right, man?" They cheer in return.
All right.
Patch nods. He says, "Can we join you?"
I'm into it.
Sure.
I'll let them, yeah.
Nuts.
If they really want to.
As long as you stay quiet and do
Fair enough. Men? One of the guys looks like he's about to cry. He's looking around the castle.
Is Merla's
They're like-
body still out there?
No.
What?
Oh, yeah, it might be.
Wait, what?
Is Merla's body still just laying out there?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they,
Well,
like, decapitated it or something.
yeah, you guys probably piled them up, or I don't know. Did you?
No, I don't remember doing that. I remember searching them. But
I just
You want her body?
I
No,
imagine.
we took Merla out for sure.
Yeah, I would say that you guys are not grisly to the point that you just let dead bodies sit in the open while you rest. I think that you would probably, yeah, you would probably tuck the bodies away if you can, you know.
They maybe threw them in one of those cubbies.
Or you probably put them in that secret door out there.
I thought that she was out in the main room anyways, so
Oh, it's possible.
I thought that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she
Yeah.
was.
that's what's in the room that
She
they're in,
is.
all standing in, from where her body is.
But Rahadin is in this room.
Yeah, we would
Right?
have thrown him.
Rahadin is in with us. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all probably threw him in the next room threw him on top of Merla and closed that door.
Yeah.
So they saw him. Yeah, that guy that's crying is looking at the bodies.
Alright. Perfect. You guys want to check out this, where the stairway from the trapdoor leads?
You found a secret passageway?
Good.
Yeah.
You can go first.
I think it's gonna be kind of tough to go exploring with like a rabble.
What else
If we
do
want
do?
to, if we
Just
want
hang
to
out here?
keep their
Patch says,
Bigger,
boys,
we
keep
got-
your head. These are adventurers we're with. Let them lead.
Yeah, we want them trail behind us.
It doesn't matter to me. I just don't see it working too well. But
I feel like these people are more of a burden than anything, but I don't want to just leave them alone this deep into the castle at this point.
After how hard I just got my ass whooped for the first time in this adventure, like, I'm ready for a group of people to be fighting alongside of me. For sure.
All right.
But I mean, what else do we do? Like,
There.
send them somewhere and we go a different way, or like, what do you all think?
I don't know. What do you do when you've got
I
a
don't.
rabble for your cause?
I say just let them all hang back. And,
Going ahead and waking up enemies that we might be able to maneuver around
Maybe
You want to put them in front or in back?
and back.
Okay. This
You
is
can
the
leave
little...
I say we tell them to stay. Let us stay a room ahead of them. They could stick along with us, but they stay in the previous room until we say it's clear.
Sounds like a plan.
Very unstealthy.
No, we sneak.
And then yell back to them. It's all clear.
Well, we walk back to the room behind us.
Give 'em-
Tell
Or
them it's
give them a
clear.
nod or something.
Yeah.
Not
I say we
that.
set them
That's not what
first
we do.
and let them trigger any booby traps along the way.
I'd rather not trigger them. I'd rather be able to disarm them.
Let's just send the one that cries and tell him we'll give you something to cry about.
So what's the verdict?
I think
You guys
My
want to
vote
put
is
them
to
in
have
front?
with us in the back.
I think Aramel
And
said
tell them.
that's all right.
I say in the back, yeah. Room behind.
All right.
Okay.
And tell them to walk as quietly as possible.
All right, men. Shh.
So
Quiet.
let's have them stay in this room and let's go check up the stairs here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we
Go
stay
down.
back and guard this area for you?
Yeah,
Yes,
guard this
please.
room.
Do that. I'm
Anything
Gonna
to aid the quest.
I'm gonna go check the stairway out and check for any kind of traps or anything.
Does it go up or
Okay.
down, Dirk?
It goes down.
Alright.
It's very steep. Like, dramatically steep. And it wraps around to the south. So if you're going west and then it cuts south. Stolid, when you open that up this time, let's see. This staircase of ancient stone is worn smooth. Thick dust covers its steps, and cobwebs choke the passage. Okay, are you stepping out there, or are you just opening the door?
Just opening the door to try and check
Okay.
around the door frame and stairs, check for traps.
Okay. You don't see anything. It is super dusty in here.
Okay. So it doesn't look like anybody's been there in a long time then. No tracks in there at
Correct.
all. Alright, so I turn back to the group and say, okay, do we want to check out this place where it doesn't look like anybody's been in a long time? Or are we on mission to try and find Strahd?
I say we check
Come back
it
and
out.
check this out after,
Yeah, I want to check.
hopefully.
We're down here anyway.
Who knows? He could be down there.
Just floating around above the dust.
Yeah, he's a vampire. They do that.
I mean, I feel like if it's Rahadin's secret door, there's got to be something down there.
Something cool.
I'd like to at least see what it is.
Let's check it out. I'll go
Okay.
with you.
So I want to, start with the first step and like brush away some of the dust. Do I see anything underneath it? Just making sure that it's nothing. The dust isn't there on purpose to hide something.
Okay, roll a 20. Investigation check.
Attacked by dust bunnies.
And roll 20.
Yep.
And you're looking to get a 15 or above. Boom.
22.
Nice. Okay, you see a strange glyph on the ground.
Okay, so ask Yarrow and Aramel if they recognize this glyph, or do I recognize it?
You don't. Aramel, you recognize that it's a magical glyph. You don't know what it is. So actually, I take that back. Roll an Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah.
22. Oh, sorry. Hopefully it's still 22.
That's fine. I'll take it. Just the next time.
All right.
But no, I'll take it. Okay. So you recognize that it's a glyph of warding.
Okay. That's a glyph of warding, guys. What that does is
Yeah, check it out. I mean, you don't think it's a trap, but you're not sure what exactly it does.
What it's wording.
Oh, it could harm. Yeah, I guess it could.
Is it keeping something in or out?
You're not really sure if it's a trap that can hurt you or if it's just to trigger something else.
So can anybody here dispel it?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it might be.
Keeping
Be
something.
a bad thing. It could be keeping something at bay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, do you guys feel comfortable crossing this glyph to go down?
I mean, typically,
It could be what's keeping us from going down.
these things do harm people.
Shall we throw? Godfrey says, "Shall we throw an object into it?"
Like one of those people.
Yeah, the one
Villager.
that was crying. Sick of that sniveling
No.
bitch.
No.
Wants to get her shit together. No joke.
Patch says, "Walter, step to the front of the line."
No.
No.
I'll grab a rock and throw it in there.
Okay, nothing happens.
All right. Godfrey,
Take Myrtle's body and roll it down the stairs.
Okay, yeah, doesn't seem to do anything.
All right, let's go.
lead the way.
Is there? So what's up besides the glyph? Is the glyph like in the middle of a room? Is there doors? Like.
Is it on the stair, right?
It's the platform when you first step out into that staircase. It's on the ground. So it's a very narrow walled staircase. You know, you can't go anywhere but the steps going down, and it's on the first step.
All right, I'll cross.
So,
Okay, Xanon's going first?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's do... As soon as you cross,
No.
a sickly mist fills the stairway ahead, then coalesces into the form of the vampire Strahd, his eyes burning red with anger. "You have worn out your welcome," he says. "Whatever gods you believe in cannot save you now." Roll initiative.
You'll meet this guy.
You'll meet this god.
Yeah. You got a better insult? Live it out.
Wait. I mean, 15. Oh, here, I'll do it here.
Just put your dice away.
Yeah.
16 for Yarwin.
Okay, should I
All right.
or
Yeah.
you need it?
14
I
for
will
me.
need it. I
How
don't
about
need it
like
right this
this?
second.
Is that cool?
Dirk.
Cool enough, I suppose.
14?
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta pee. Sorry. Be quick while you guys are rolling.
Yeah,
Be-
6.
Yeah. I'm not going to use that auto thing because it's wrong. It should be 14 on mine.
12.
Okay. What'd you say, Airmill?
12.
Are we starting to fight? Should I pee if I kind of need to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this we're battling here? All right, let me.
Shannon,
pause
you
the
said
recording
16?
to-
Anyway.
So before we progress any further, you guys got the short rest in. It was sort of at the tail end, so.
Yeah, if you wanted to roll any hit dice, also, Jan, you need to roll hit dice and initiative. Those are we just rolled initiative before you came in.
My mom figures out what she's doing. I'm gonna grab a couple more beers downstairs.
Tony Ballooney.
Who's recording it?
Dirk and Nate.
Oh, it's only seeing 06. Wow, what the thing.
Yeah, so roll 20 in our initiative in roll 20.
Yeah.
And then
I'm not gonna use. I've already used all my hit dice.
So have
Fuck. I'll use last one.
I am at max HP, but I have no hits. I hope that's correct.
Oh.
I always hope it's correct.
1d8 plus 3.
so what
Hey,
you
we're
at
looking
now,
at
Jen?
your chest there. Oh no, that's never mind.
What's your HP at now, Jan?
Hold on, I just gained 5 hit points back.
Okay, so 51.
Josh is giving us a
Yeah.
sneak peek at packing a bowl or something.
Hold up. I'm eating candy.
Oh. There's a close up on your eyes, fucking, or your hands, fucking with something.
7 for initiative.
Hey, Dirk, if you needed to know my hit points, because I used 4 hit die.
Yeah, let me see. Where are you? Are you at 40 what?
41 after I used 4.
Okay, cool. And then,
Initiative.
Jan, you said you got a 7? Okay. So Yarwin's first.
Damn it. I'm always first when I don't know what to do, and then when I'm like chomping at the bit to do something, then I can't get to it. I guess I will panic and scream.
Walter doesn't like that.
I don't know. Should I cast daylight? Not a bad thing to have, huh?
Yeah, daylight.
Probably.
I mean, that's my first thought.
You and Godfrey are going at the same time.
Okay.
So while you're deciding,
Thanks.
he I mean you rolled the same initiative, so he takes a dagger out and throws it at Strahd. And it goes right through him.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would be the case. I go, huh.
What is this? More trickery, devil!
answer?
Nothing.
No, nothing. We're standing in a dusty room again.
Well, the pre-recorded
Standing there, looking furious.
Daylight.
I don't
Is
know.
that what you can do, Amy?
I don't know
I
if
don't
we
know
should
if I
list
need
it
to
on
if,
the
there,
list.
if there's not really any real threat, right?
What
If it
is
means there's
that?
not a threat.
Well,
You can just choose to what is it?
Horn whip his ass.
You can choose to, what is it?
Oh, are you
Guard
saying
or
he's still
something.
standing there, or like the
Yeah.
like the
Well, the dagger
apparition
went-
is?
The dagger went through him, but he's still standing there.
Is thorn whip a magical attack? It's throwing a dagger is not.
Yeah, I guess I could just do something like that
Just to test the waters.
and not waste anything. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you move it. You moving up there?
I
Yeah.
don't see it.
Don't see what.
I don't see Strahd. I don't
Yeah.
see the room we're in.
I say we all back up into the room. See if he comes in here.
All right. Let's all back up into the room. You were saying that before too.
Tony, come on, man.
Dirk, are we supposed to be looking at this? The same map we were at last time?
Yes. You don't see anything?
I see
Oh.
the stairs, but we're not in them.
I see some dude standing over by.
Move the LL icon into the stair. Well, maybe.
Oh, I got you. Hold on.
There he is.
There he is, yeah.
I forgot to reveal him.
I thought so. Wait. So where's the glyph? Where are you? Where is everybody?
On the first step.
Really
The
supposed to-
glyph's like
We're all
right here.
standing at the top.
Down.
Should I be on the step, Dirk? Since
Yeah, you can-
Should I be right next
yeah.
to him?
Yes.
And I can't whip them.
You can.
You're correct.
Yeah, you
I
can
cast daylight on an object.
you can go south of Than and try that.
But then she'd have to disengage to.
God. Yeah, no,
From
that's
him.
true. I don't
wouldn't
think I
give-
want to do
No.
that.
Disengage.
If
In
she
other
Sure,
words,
she-
if I went there and whipped him,
Oh yeah, and
it
left.
would be-
Right.
it
Yes.
would be a tough lesson to learn.
Right.
Can I
For some
cast
reason,
daylight
I just-
on Sir
Dan?
Godfrey?
Okay. Okay. He looks a little confused. What? Who does this?
So he's all lit up.
Well, he's already pretty, noticeable anyway.
Did that scare Strahd?
No, Strahd still looks angry. Okay. Stolid.
Sorry, for some reason my connection to roll 20's down. But
Okay, I can move you if you need.
taking your one suggestion, I'm going to go to the edge of the doorway, standing on one side of it, and try to look around it with that mirror.
I wouldn't look at that mirror.
Hold the mirror at him.
Yeah.
Holding the mirror to try and look at him.
Okay, so you're taking the other half of the doorway?
I'm going to stand outside the doorway and just stick the mirror
Yeah, just
past
south
the
of.
doorway. Try and
I
look
got
around
you.
the corner with the mirror.
Yeah. You actually see his reflection.
Interesting.
So I tell that to the group.
This ain't
Okay.
no vampire.
Godfrey says, the damn thing isn't real.
I asked Godfrey if he can cast Dispel Magic on it.
I can, unless we choose to use something on it later. Again, I hate to use it now, but
Let me whip it with the sun sword. See what
Yeah, the sun sword
see
is
what kind of
always
effect it has.
has never treated you wrong.
Because
okay.
if you triggered a glyph of warding and it just created an apparition, it's not going to do anything.
Right.
You want to just walk through it?
It's just a glyph of warding. It's just
I don't know if Patrick's
unless
be able to.
unless it was set up with like explosive runes, we would have known already.
Well, who's up? Like who's
Say.
next? Who's? We gonna just walk past this?
So if I want to use, can I? Because I still
What?
have most of my movement. Right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So what if I were try and walk towards it and just in a repaired stance and see if he does anything to me when I get closer?
Yeah, go past to see what happens. It didn't do anything to the dagger.
He doesn't seem to do anything as you approach him.
Okay.
He's just
Yeah.
staring you down.
Gotta start dusting off the next steps, see if I see any more glyphs as we're going, and just start working my way down the stairs.
Yes. You actually, as you're going down, you don't see any other glyphs. Are you passing him?
Yep.
Okay. You pass through him.
Okay.
And as soon as you do that, he chuckles and melts away like a wax doll in a bonfire, leaving no trace behind, and the glyph disappears.
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost
Cool.
Ark.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Okay.
I go back and tell Patch, hey, it's cool.
Magic. You engage in this?
I just kind of.
It's old hat by now.
You are a dwarf that engages in magic.
Nope, I engage around it. The rest of these folks engage in magic.
He's been singed one too many times by magic to want to dabble with magic.
Boris is like, fascinating.
All right, let's head down the stairs, huh, folks?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
So I keep checking the stairs as we're going, just in case there's any more glyphs.
I think we should throw patches outside the door there and guard it so we can actually get a rest.
We just did.
We got
just
a
did.
rest.
Yeah,
No,
you got
long
short
rest.
rest.
5 minutes ago.
Oh,
We-
long rest.
We
It's
decided
three-
to do it
It's
'cause
like 3
3.
p.m.
Yeah, it's 4 p.m.
I don't care. I need a long rest.
It's-
You ain't gonna have a cleric much longer.
We're all
You're almost there, dude. Once you get to 8 o'clock, definitely. But
Yeah. We're all
I gotta-
feeling it.
yeah. Okay, so you guys head down this staircase. It's about a 70-foot drop.
All right.
Wraps around and heads south. You get to this room here. Let's see. This room is 30 feet square, rising to a 20-foot tall flat ceiling. A stone brazier burns fiercely in the center of the room, but its tall white flame produces no heat. The rim of the brazier is carved with 7 cup-shaped indentations, spaced evenly around the circumference. Within each indentation is a spherical stone, twice the diameter of a human eyeball, and made of a colored crystal. No 2 stones are the same color. Overhead, a wood-framed hourglass as tall and wide as a dwarf hangs 10 feet above the brazier, suspended from the ceiling by thick iron chains. All the sand is stuck in the upper portion of the hourglass, seemingly unable to run down into the bottom. Written in glowing script on the base of the hourglass is a verse in common. 2 9-foot-tall iron statues of knights on horseback, poised to charge with swords drawn, stand in deep alcoves facing each other. The brazier sits between them. All right.
All right. What's the inscription say?
Right?
Jan's reading. She reads. Are you reading this out loud?
Yes.
Or just okay. Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak.
Cool.
Red if lure is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient magic's womb.
Tony.
Yellow to the master's tomb.
Yeah.
Red.
Okay. And again, this fire has no heat.
Do we really want to go to the master's tomb in our condition?
Arrest.
No, I want to go read some lore. Maybe get some dirt.
So, also, I forgot to mention the other doors in here. The staircase that you came down is all the way to the northwest corner of the room. There's a second staircase or a door in the middle, and there's a right door. So there's 3 doors on the north wall, and there's 1 door to the south wall. Overwhelmed with choice.
Indigo.
To the master's bride?
Yeah, what's up with that?
That doesn't sound like it's going to be good fun. That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Isn't she dead?
I even
Sounds like good fun.
magic wounds or some lore.
I mean, lore does sound like the
Magic's womb. I
safest,
like the
maybe
sound of that.
smartest bet to learn more. But damn, when you got that thing where you can just go anywhere.
Yeah, but how do we get back? That's the question.
I know. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I don't want to waste it on something too. If we can't get back to it.
Yeah, because if we go anywhere, are we going to be able to find our way back to this room?
Right.
Maybe.
Possibly. Not necessarily. Well, maybe we should just kick around some more down here instead of making those big decisions right this second.
I want to investigate those knights that are on opposing sides. Are they
Yeah.
like on a track? Do they look like they like converge on the flame?
No, but they are facing each other. They're in alcoves that circled around, so they're actually both opposite, facing each other.
Are the knights carrying like lances or swords and shields?
Swords. They have swords drawn.
Are they stone swords or are they swords?
All of it's iron.
Iron swords. Oh. Shannon, do you think you can lug one of these horses back with you?
For once, I'm not worried about treasure.
This.
Did y'all agree to have the rabble follow you, or are they guarding the room upstairs?
They're going to guard the room
They're
upstairs.
guarding. They're waiting.
Yeah,
until
they're-
I tell them to.
Here's what we do. Why don't we get the rabble and let them, we'll throw the indigo and they can check out the master's bride and distractify. Or throw them in the green and send them to the coffins.
That's a weird choice for Jan. Sacrifice.
No, She's a
Well,
cleric.
I'm
Like, we
thinking
got
if
bodies to burn
She's
here.
not in a good mood
What's your
tonight.
alignment again?
They're only normal people. Yeah, that is a weird decision for Jan to make.
I'm just thinking outside the box here.
She spitballed.
I mean, I'd like to see an ancient magic saloon as a sorcerer, but I realize
I'd be down for some lore. I'm down with Pepto.
Oh.
I'll help you out. Whatever the group decides, I'll help out.
If we could find some like extra magic scrolls and for our battle, we could.
all right, lore it is then. Sounds like 3 of us want lore. Throw it in there.
Do
Who
we?
cares what the rest of the people want?
I mean, you got to vote at some point, right?
Maybe so.
Majority.
Godfrey says
vote
that-
So I
lore.
was okay with that. Honestly.
Are we checking these
Yeah.
other doors or?
That's what I thought we should do.
All right,
I like,
let's check
I
the
like
doors.
that idea. Checking
Yeah,
out
I
the
don't
door.
really want to go anywhere.
Messing around with this magic.
That's why I was thinking if we could send the rabble to scout for us and distract him.
I think that should be a part of the final attack. I think we
What
should
if
save
open
the rabble.
doorway
as
is
long
only
as
once?
possible.
We can't get the stone back.
Yeah.
They're rabble, not fodder. God.
Right.
So I
It's
opened
for
the
the greater good. That's how I look at it.
I say
The-
we check the doors.
Okay.
Which one?
Let's check the door to the south.
Okay.
Solid checking for traps and glyphs.
and clips.
Okay. Good to go. No traps of any sort. Solid, you check. There's no traps. You open the door. 2 large wooden thrones rest on this balcony.
Okay.
Okay.
Behind the thrones hangs a red velvet curtain 30 feet long. The ceiling here is 10 foot high. So when you open that up, it's a balcony over a larger area. And this larger area, it's weird. It's like the balcony is hanging over this room as if these thrones are watching something.
Like
In the
a
room.
theater.
Is it as dusty as the stairs?
Oh, yeah. And then dark, low shapes thrust up out of the still brackish water that fills this 50-foot square room, the ceiling of which is festooned with hanging chains that look like thick black web strands. A balcony set into the north wall overlooks the room and has 2 large thrones atop it with a red velvet curtain behind them. These shapes are not moving.
Can we cut off a corner of the red velvet curtain and throw it into the water and see what happens?
Wait, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, can we cut a chunk off of that red velvet curtain, or if it's in bad shape, tear it off and throw it over the side of the balcony into the water, see what happens?
Okay.
It's better than using the rabble as, a test subject.
Right. Yeah, nothing happens.
Oh. All right, now we go get a test subject. No, okay.
You can't make out what these shapes are.
Well, isn't daylight still cast on Godfrey?
Yeah, y'all did that?
Yep.
Okay.
Which, incidentally, if we don't want him to glow, we can just, toss a cloak or something over him, too.
Okay, how long does it go for?
It's like an hour.
Okay.
Why don't we just put Godfrey on the balcony and see what it does to the room?
Okay. He steps forward.
Illuminating.
He steps forward. The dark shapes in the water are racks, iron maidens, stocks, and other instruments of torture. The skeletons of their last victims lie within them, their jaws seemingly frozen open in silent screams.
Metal.
Nice.
Very metal.
That is.
666, the number of the beast.
So is there
Is there
another
anything?
door?
Is there anything
There's-
behind that curtain?
No, you're in front of the curtain. You
Okay.
walked in from behind the curtain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is a passageway to the east, but that's it.
What can we see in the passageway with the
Not much.
sun?
I mean, it wraps around. It just goes east. You can only see a little bit of wall. You can see that there's water down there. Yeah. Yep.
So the passageway curves around? Does it look like it is an incline or a decline, or just goes level?
It looks straight as far as you can tell. I mean, it's a steep cut from where you are. You can only see about 5, close to 10 foot in.
Assume it goes down.
Well,
Is there
Alright.
anything else in the thrones? Like, is there anything inlaid on the thrones in the inscriptions?
Besides dust, no.
why don't we check the other rooms before we dig deeper here?
All right, let's move our sun god out of here and go back into the torch room.
Any buttons or levers or anything else on the arm rests or
no.
hands or anything?
No. Yeah, you can't. You don't see anything else there. Okay.
I guess we'll go check the doors to the north.
All right. Which one first?
Up this solid.
Door number 2.
Okay. Door number 2.
Put our ear up against it to see if we hear anything through it.
You do not. But it opens pretty readily. The door creaks open to reveal a stone staircase between rough masonry walls. There is little dust on the steps, but light fog tumbles down the steps from above.
So the stairs go up.
They go up. And it's not dusty like these other steps.
I say no.
All right.
No.
At least not yet.
So how much light spilled up through that?
Let's see. How much feet does that light radiate?
60 feet bright, 60 feet of dim, so 120 feet.
Okay. You can see about 30 in before fog.
Okay.
And it goes up. And you see maybe a little more than 30 because you see that the staircase, once you get to the top, opens to the right.
Okay.
So it sort of parallels the staircase that you came in on,
Okay.
but lower.
Oh. All right, someone else pick another one.
Door number 3.
Door number 3. Okay. Behind this door, Pepto, lies a dark spiral staircase. That's it. This one is different in that it immediately spirals up.
Go up or up, up.
Is it dusty?
Yes. It is not as dusty.
All right, so we got 2 staircases that have been used somewhat, and a torture room with a doorway in it.
That hasn't been used.
No.
Is there another room?
All right.
That's it.
There's another door, right? There was 3 doors.
Yeah.
You came in through one of those doors, so
One,
there were
okay.
2.
There's 2 other doors.
Let's throw a stone in the fire.
Throw a stone in the fire.
Let's do it. The coffin's hide, huh?
Why don't we send Stolid up the misty stairs?
Not where the coffin's hide.
What's 4 doors? Because we got the one to the throne, spiral staircase, staircase, and the one we came in.
Yeah, 3 doors on the north and 1 south to the torture area.
Okay.
I mean, if it's like 3:30 in the afternoon, where the coffin side might not be the worst plan.
If they actually
pull the old rip the covers off and stake them while they sleep.
Some sword through the heart.
Stakel, dude.
It's a risky move, though.
risky.
I'm still down with doing the
Lower?
What is it, the lore? Yeah.
Lore.
That sounds more interesting than climbing around the castle more. Let's see what this thing does. It's a pretty cool looking thing.
I know, but stones to anywhere. God.
You see anything there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where you're at.
I'm down to throw a stone.
If anything, I say we explore the torture room.
I'm cool with that.
We're going to explore down here.
Isn't it underwater?
It is. It looks like it's about. Well, you can't tell how much. You imagine that it's not deep because of the torture devices that are coming out of it. You estimate by looking at that, Stolid, that it's probably about 3 feet of water.
I recommend not
That's
touching the water
Yeah.
because if it's been soaking in human corpses, and
I
who
had
knows
enough
what
fun trudging
diseases.
around getting my feet wet.
But the water's lower than the balcony, right?
All right, let's send the rabble up the spiral stairs.
Yes. The whole room is lower. The balcony's overlooking this room. It looks like, yeah.
Here's
water.
a thought though. So if the balcony was pretty dusty, like no one's been in there for a while, it might be a good place to rest.
We just rested.
We just rested moments
Yeah,
ago.
you can't rest right now.
Moments ago.
This,
Get it out of your head, Jan. You can't rest right now.
Let's send the rabble up the spiral staircase.
I say we send Stolid up that middle staircase and
And
just
the rabble up
peek
the spiral.
and peek around that corner, see what he can see.
Fine.
Stolid, you want to do that?
Not that I have a lot against, using some cannon fodder, except for the fact that alerting people to us being here, but not that they don't know, but tripping over traps and ahead of us and alerting whoever happens to be in that next room doesn't sound great to me.
no, we're telling you to sneak up the second.
Yeah, just the middle.
room.
I'll sneak up one of the stairs, but sending the other ones up.
Yeah.
wherever.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Okay. You're doing the middle?
Yeah, the parallel stairs.
Yes. Okay.
Yet again, watching for the, learning. from
Yeah,
the
checking
left
it out.
stairs.
You're being cautious, looking for traps.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to the top landing there, and yeah, it's super foggy, but the fog only covers the bottom of the platform that you're on. And when you peek around the corner, you see a super long hallway. It's about it's over 100 feet long.
Fog hallway.
You think you see a door at the end, but you don't know.
So the hallway looks really long. Is the whole hallway got this layer of fog on the
Yes.
That's not good.
Nothing's good in here.
The walls are all smooth.
What's that?
The walls are all smooth.
Yes.
And anything odd about the flooring, I'll keep kind of stepping along. And so are they behind me, or is it just me that I went up the stairs?
It's just you.
Yeah, we're in the stone
If
room.
you want, though.
All right.
If you ask me to.
Well, I'm going to step back down the stairs, at least let them know, hey, this leads up to this really long hallway that I can't see the end of.
Check it out.
Okay. The rough-hewn corridor ends at a stone staircase that descends to the south. And I was actually wrong, Styler, when I said this. It's flanked by walls of rough masonry and relatively free of dust. These stairs... Okay, never mind. Yeah. So, yeah, you see a long corridor. You don't see the stone staircase. You came up off of that. You see a door all the way at the end.
We head to the door.
Is the mist coming out of the door? Not that I'm there.
Doesn't seem to be coming from anywhere. Okay.
Let's go. I got your back.
So we're all in the hallway now, right?
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, let's all go in the hallway.
Does anybody have knowledge of stone cutting or anything?
No.
I do.
The sailor. Well, the dwarf.
The dwarf
Right.
would. Do a
Perception. Knowledge check.
Lore?
Let the DM play.
I'm thinking oh man.
History.
It would be
Nature.
No.
It's stones.
Insight.
insight. That's it.
Insight. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Josh. Trying to find which one. Yeah, roll an insight check.
11.
Okay. You can tell that this passage is a relatively new construction, especially compared to other areas of Ravenloft that you've seen, where everything feels super ancient. This feels like it was pretty recently done.
I let the party know.
Okay.
Drop some knowledge on them. About masonry.
Interesting. Let's walk
Okay.
down it.
They used a star handle chisel with a
Okay.
4-pound sledgehammer.
Solid. Roll a
Uh-oh.
perception check.
You're so fucked.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh, 22.
Nice. Okay. When you get about halfway down the hallway, you notice through the fog, you notice a trap door in the middle of the hallway.
Ooh.
Okay, so I tell everybody to stop.
Nice.
Is it in the floor?
Yeah.
Hey, at
It
least
looks like a piece of the flooring. You don't know what direction or what it's going to do, but you just see that that section of floor appears to be different than the rest, and you've seen several traps up to this point as a rogue, so you can sort of tell that it is. You just don't know what exactly it is.
All right, so tell everybody to stop. I want to inspect it more closely. Is there a way? Can I see? Is it like taking up the whole hallway?
Yes, it's a 10 by 10 that cuts into the middle of the hallway.
Okay. So I let the group know it doesn't. I mean, do I see any way that it's so looks like it's going to be pressure sensitive, or do I see anything like a?
Yeah.
Can I tell that or no?
You can tell that it might be pressure sensitive, but it also might be, but you don't know maybe what direction it goes. You don't know if it can pop up. You don't know if it'll cut to the left or if it drops. You can tell that it's a platform that very much looks like a trap door of some sort. That's pretty much what you can gather from it.
Somebody throw something on it.
So I need something heavy to throw on this thing.
Tannen's head.
Marilla's body.
Way up there. So who's going to get
Walter.
Walter. Hey, at least there's a trap door, not like a leathery egg sac that opens at the top. That's a good thing.
Somebody touch it like with a spear or something.
You touch it with a spear.
Just disarm it or something.
Yeah, see if you
You
can
got
disarm
thieves'
traps.
tools?
I'm just more worried that it might pop back at us. Don't know. But if we can get something heavy that we can throw onto it. So
Right.
We'll jump back in case.
Let's see.
How big is it? Can we just like jump over it or something?
It's 10 by 10.
Irma can jump 20 feet,
You have to throw me.
10 feet, no problem.
Godfrey says,
I got a bag of rice that weighs a pound.
Godfrey says, I can get the halfling, but you're looking for something strong, correct?
Heavy.
Heavy.
Have
Has some weight to it. Like to
I don't think she is.
somebody stepping on
I'm
it.
just gonna a wood staff. Just whack it with a wood staff.
Okay, are you doing that?
I don't
make a lot of noise.
I don't have what's.
Is anybody prodding it?
I wouldn't be. I'm warned.
Okay, Styler's warning everybody, yeah.
Doing this. I think we should try and find something heavy enough to approximate a footstep, that like a body taking a step on it.
Well, Merla's heavy enough for a
from a
body.
distance. Yeah, she is. We just have to go upstairs and get her.
Godfrey volunteered.
Godfrey,
Yeah.
go get the body.
I shall retrieve the halfling.
Oh, good.
The dead vampire halfling. Okay, so
Actually, why don't we have him grab the other dude? He was
Rahadin?
heavier, right? Rahadin.
Let's just get rid of Merla and see what happens.
he says, I believe if you're looking for something heavier, then yes, the Dusk Elf would be heavier.
All right, well, go grab the Dusk Elf.
Okay.
It's not like Strahd doesn't know he's dead.
Okay.
Well, and that's not necessarily a bad thing either. I mean,
Someone accompany me? What if we need both bodies?
Send the bard.
I'm not touching Mirla. I'm touching. I'll carry,
That's
Send the
fair.
bard. I'd say send Pepto.
I'll carry Rahadim.
Pepto
Okay.
Definitely one of the
volunteers.
stronger members, I think.
Yeah,
Pepto's doing
Pepto.
it?
Pepto can carry Merla. That's
Yeah,
fair.
Okay.
I'll drag her by the foot, just kind of like down the stairs, the thump, the thump, the thump.
It was Abby something. Abnormal?
Abby normal.
Abby normal.
You're telling me out of a brain.
All right. So they return about 10 minutes later with the bodies.
Cool.
Throw
Okay.
Rahadim up on that thing.
All right. It looks like it sort of budges a little bit, but not all the way.
All right, throw Merle on top.
Okay. The second you do that, it opens. Swings open.
Down.
Down. Yes. And it looks like a slide of some sort.
Alright, so we can cross this
So-
with one person at a time.
Yeah.
Can
Or
we,
we can go for a slide.
Does
I
it
don't know.
reset or does it stay open?
It stays open.
No, it's open though.
I can't
so
jump that.
I'll go up the edge and look down to see if I can see where it goes.
You can't really tell. You know that it goes south, but it's a significant drop. It's not. I mean, it's a slide for sure. It's not a straight drop, and it. You see about 30 feet in, but it goes further than that.
If it's a trap slide, it doesn't lead anywhere good. So
It's
it
like a cool escape hatch slide, like
So
Yeah.
10 feet.
for fun.
I mean, that's a bit of a jump for.
how tall
Yeah.
are the doors to
Might
this?
be able to use, I mean, I do have rope in my pack. Might be able to help each other get across this.
Is there anything in the ceiling we could anchor like a rope to?
No.
How tall are the doors
Actually,
that we entered these staircase on? Are they wooden on hinges?
yeah, they're wooden.
Are they taller than 10?
Are they taller than 10 feet?
Are they 10 feet tall? Are they 11 feet tall?
Let's see.
I think you want more than like 6 inches on each side.
They're sturdy.
Yeah. They're not.
ceiling
They're not
is
10 feet tall, for sure. They're definitely not 10. But
So,
these doors are actually kind of small. Since you've gotten into this level of the castle,
so how much did Merla weigh?
It doesn't matter. The trap's tripped.
yeah, why are you trying to calculate the?
The velocity of a swallow being shot out of a
Right.
cannon?
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
About the husk.
All right. Let's just throw a stone.
Where?
Down the chute?
We threw two bodies down the street.
No, let's go throw a red stone in the fire.
Oh, okay.
I think at
Or
this
we
point
fly
we'll
the
be
other
okay
way. Well.
with that.
There is some broken stone
Let's go.
from some of this carving from the wall. And Godfrey says, "Should we toss a stone into the trap?"
Let's do it.
Why?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay. Here we go. He tosses it in. About not even 7 seconds later, you hear water.
Ooh.
Oh. That sounds not pleasant.
Back
Leads to the
room.
torture. Yeah.
Back to the torture room. Ooh, so we could go back in the torture room and see if there's a current that drags the dead bodies into the torture room.
Let's try the spiral stairs.
But why is this trap here? I mean,
We said that or the stone.
10 feet as far as a
To get people trying to leave.
What were you saying, Stalin?
I'm saying 10 feet. I mean, it's not for. I think I should be able to jump that with a running jump.
Yeah,
You
but
might
what's
be
on the
able
other
to. I
side?
don't know about the smaller people.
Right, but if I jump across it with a rope,
You're still going to have to roll it.
Yeah, I haven't worked out the mechanics of that. Let's see it.
Probably just be like
I
a
think
jack.
you hold the rope and we're gonna like.
well, I mean,
Let's see.
it's not a complete dropout. It's a slope. So if you're able to, at least like stand at an angle and I'm helping you pull along.
Right.
Should be able to walk up a slide with the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your strength determines how far you can jump. So, when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Equal to your strength score? What's that?
So
Your strength.
jump a number of feet horizontally equal to half of your strength score or your full strength score with a 10-foot running start. Leap into the air a number of feet equal to half of 3 plus your strength modifier or the full amount with a 10-foot running start.
So my strength is 9. I couldn't clear it.
If you had a 10-foot...
But but I could absolutely clear it. If I toss one end back to another strong person who's holding both ends of the rope, the other person could use it like a handrail to keep themselves up and get across until we get to the last person. Just pull the last person across.
A knotted rope, maybe?
Well, even if, like I said, if one person on each other is holding, and we're each pulling the rope taut, and the last person is just kind of working their way across, because like I said, it's at a slope, so they just kind of work their way across. Like,
why don't you go see what's on the other side of the door before we do this, in case there's nothing we want to go see?
Agreed.
yeah. Either way, I don't see any reason why I can't clear this and jump it.
Well, tie a rope off to Strahd just in case, so we can drag his happy ass back up the hole if he falls.
Okay.
And hold him.
Got it.
Okay, so you're moving at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Right.
Cover the number of
They're
feet up
running
to your
jump.
strength score. Okay, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. And then,
Okay.
It's normal.
yeah, roll a 20 for
What? Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletic.
I'm gonna say athletics. Yeah.
– 13.
Cool. All right.
You made it.
Yeah. It wasn't difficult terrain or anything.
Okay. So
Strahd the Leaper.
all right. So I keep walking that way down the hallway to see if there's anything else we're gonna have to run into or.
Okay, no.
Across.
It's free and clear the whole way, and you get to a door.
Okay. Go around the door for any kind of glyphs or traps or locks or.
You do not see anything.
Is there a keyhole to look through?
Let me see something there. There is, yes. Actually, no, there is not. I'm sorry. There's no keyhole.
Is it a double door or a single door?
It's a single door, single wood door.
Do I hear anything through it at all? Is there a crack underneath the bottom of the door at all?
Do not, but it looks, yes, there's a very thin crack at the bottom, nothing you can see through, and especially not with the fog that seems to be coming from in there.
All right, so I'll go back towards the opening. Like, okay, you guys ready to come over and
Yep.
just get deal with over here?
Alright.
Open the door, and what's on it? What if it's just like the room we were in?
I'll at least come
What
with
if
them to open it.
what
in
if it's
case there's
got a bunch
something nasty
and
in
I
there.
with them all by myself?
Yeah.
Close it and run.
I'm strong as a mofo. I can make that.
I mean, I can maybe jump it if I don't fuck up.
Like I said,
So you're going to have to drop some of your stuff. I don't know if Strahd can hold you with all of your equipment.
So, like I said, it's gonna be. I would say, pull either Thanon or Justina, who both each have a lot more strength than I do.
Yeah, I got 17. I'm good to go.
One of those.
I have
goes across.
17.
So the two strongest are on each side.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying I'm gonna fuck up my roll and fall down that hole.
No, you're
And
not.
don't jump. You're just holding onto a rope and.
Yeah, there's
getting
still a
off to it.
chance. People are going to have
Yeah.
to roll because
Do we
they're.
have more than one rope?
I'm sure somebody else has a rope.
I have a
We all
rope.
have them in our packs, I'm sure.
What, make
So
like a
tie
rope?
off to the rope with a loop so that if you do
Right,
fall,
explorer's
it's
pack.
held onto the same rope. Like if you were to D-ring up, but you're tying it off around your waist to the rope that you're using to hand over hand across. So if you do slip, you have a belayman holding you basically.
Yeah.
Why are we so hell bent on getting across this? Just,
I don't know.
Just go to the next room.
I mean, no, I'm just trying to like. Like, is there something else motivating us besides there is a
door?
passage that way?
Yeah, it's a door.
Godfrey says, I'm not
gotta
sure
be
I'm
blocked.
crossing unless I know what's in that door.
Exactly.
Well, then I'll go with Stalin and let's open the door. If everybody else is afraid to jump over this hole, let's
I'm
let
not
Stalin
afraid.
do it.
So,
All right, let's do it. I guess.
I'll just go open the door. Fine.
I'm with you.
All right.
I'm with you there.
Thanon,
Here
are
with
you
you.
crossing? If you cross, if he's carrying you, you're going to have to drop some of that equipment.
No, he doesn't need to carry me. My strength is 17.
Yeah, you're supposed to jump, roll.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to roll
Yeah,
to
he
jump.
doesn't need to
Okay.
carry me, though.
So,
No, I'm just
so
thinking
I'd
about.
He is.
I know,
Would you
I'm
rather
thinking
tie
about
off-
how short you
get
are.
tied off before you jump.
He's a strong jumper, though. The
He's
legs
a
are
strong jumper.
springs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Do it.
Yeah, I mean, jumping rules don't say anything about it, but I rolled a 1.
You're supposed to roll in roll 20.
Wait,
Yeah.
tie off
I'm
before you
gonna
jump,
I'm gonna
right?
say roll it and roll 20. It's fine.
No,
Off
make me
before you
fall.
jump.
Come on, I shouldn't have done
Okay.
it.
All right.
Before
I
you jump.
deserve it.
It's-
So
I was really kind of cocky about my jumping skills.
Thanon, it looks like he was gonna clear it easy. He gets to the edge. He actually does clear it and trips and does like whoa, and falls back into the slide.
Yeah.
Right, go to try and catch him.
Catch him.
Grab his
I try and catch him too.
All right, Solid's the only one that's close enough.
Oh,
Solid, roll a 20.
Skill check of what, or just a 20?
Dex check.
Just a dexterity check.
Yeah, because you're trying to get him. I'll do the strength after that. Okay, you grabbed him.
Okay, I helped him up over the edge.
Okay.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He almost pulls you in. He's so heavy
Right.
with his equipment, but
All right, let's go open this door.
Yeah.
all right. Okay, you guys open the door.
All I can think of is Gimli right now.
Okay, you guys open the door, and your jaws drop collectively.
Why?
Buried deep beneath the keep of Ravenloft lie ancient catacombs
Oh no.
with arched ceilings supported by wide, hollow columns that double as crypts. Cobwebs hang limp in the musty air. A thick fog clings to the floor, which is covered in putrid waste. The black ceiling is moving.
Oh God. Get out.
So,
Run away.
you guys, this is by far the biggest room in the castle that you've been to at this point, and you see an untold amount of catacombs.
What?
Catacombs, graves.
Oh God.
God,
And the floor
pretty bright
ceiling's
still.
moving.
And the ceiling is moving, yes.
Oh, just could be bats.
Moving.
We should end it there.
Okay.
Like we
Yeah.
see movement in the ceiling, but can't really make out what it is.
Well, I
or
mean,
like,
Godfrey's
Right.
glowing like
Yeah.
A sun.
the sun.
He's not with
Yeah.
us.
He's not with them on
Oh,
But
it's just
about
the two
20
of
He's in
them.
foot
the
of-
hallway.
20
Just
foot
the
of
two of
dim
them,
light.
just to give you an idea, it almost feels like there is like it looks like the ocean at night on
Oh,
the
dude,
ceiling.
That's not good.
And it's just this light, sort of a hint of light, sort of glistening off of it. But
And then turns around and says, "Guys, this is really cool. You should check this out." Down the
Uptown and
hallway.
I are gonna go check out some lore. You guys have fun with that.
You guys don't know what's in here. It's really
cool. So we'll go ahead and end it there because that's a perfect stopping point.
Oh, God.
Yay.
All right.
I can't believe
very
I
exciting.
done that.
I can't believe you guys went this route. I wasn't expecting that.
That's what you can expect, right?
I know. I should.
You don't expect.
Dude, there's so many different options at this point. I can't cover everything, and you guys